On the road to WrestleMania, we welcome you live to Monday Night Raw.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Roman Reigns!
Roman Reigns returned to WWE for the first time since October when he announced he was battling.
Overwhelming and godsend. Thank you so much. I'm in remission, y'all.
Cancer. His buddy Dean Ambrose stabbed the other member of the Shield, and look who came to help.
Unlikely pair coming to the aid, laying old familiar sight. A hellation.
How good that must have felt.
No, the big dog reclaimed his yard, and the WWE Universe has...
Last week in Atlanta, that was the comeback. This week in Philly, we take our yard back. And that one man, well, he's my brother, Seth Rollins. So in order for me to get what I want, I need to address him. So why don't we bring Seth out here?
Stadium at WrestleMania.
Yeah, you have to surmise that is what Roman Reigns at WrestleMania versus Brock Lesnar.
Seeing you come out here last week, stand in this ring, knowing that you'd won the fight of your life, that was one of the greatest moments of my career, brother. That's how much that meant to me. I'm going to take that motivation, I'm going to take it to WrestleMania, and I'm going to slay the beast. That is right here on Monday Night Raw every single week. And if there's anybody out there that deserves an opportunity at Brock Lesnar as much as I do, it's you. So if that's where you're at, man, let's talk about it.
One person watched over this place, and it was this man right here. So the only thing I got to say to you about Brock, the Universal Championship, and the main event of WrestleMania is good luck, my brother. I want to get the band back together. One last time.
All right, I know I said anything but that. Anything but that. After what Ambrose did on the night he did it, no way, man.
I thought I was going to sell him right off the get-go, but I think I got my work cut out for me. I want it. Do you guys want it? And I know I want one more moment with my brothers before we may not be around anymore.
You know, I put that part of my life behind me. But you're right. Life is too short. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. You want the Shield one last time? Then for you, my brother, I'm in.
Really, we got two. We need our third. Bring Ambrose out here right now.
Elias from behind. 2 weeks in a row, Elias has dropped Ambrose with a guitar.
Monday Night Raw, 1 week after Ronda Rousey shocked the WWE Universe.
Birthday celebration. Now tonight, we get to hear from the game.
Supremely confident trio in Lashley.
Unfortunately, it's this man right here. It is strong here tonight.
Monday Night Raw, a massive six-man tag team match there. The Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor and this man, the
Braun Strowman!
You know, Renee, everyone
WWE Universe, when you're talking...
At a time, they all fall down on
Possesses to once again willingly step to the trio of King of Braun.
At one point, they shattered the elbow of Braun. And again, Strowman looks like he'll start this match of Monday Night Raw because of Braun Strowman and Corbin now. And Strowman sends him over the...
No, landed on his...
Oh, man!
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Braun Strowman says hashtag Strowman. And Braun Strowman now backing McIntyre into the corner. Oh, and what a right hand. The bear Finn Balor, who's had issues with McIntyre.
Outsized by all three of his opponents.
The man who Finn Balor took the title from.
Lashley, who would love nothing more than to dispatch of Balor and take...
Balor's on borrowed time.
Balor flies! And McIntyre
racking up those frequent flyers.
Rush gets it.
Deep six.
Cover isn't enough to put the Intercontinental Champion away.
Corner Corbin with the intercept right down in the center of the ring.
It's been said earlier tonight that we are once again going to show you where entire Lashley. Months ago, we thought perhaps we were going to see a attack name with a guitar. Oh, what a right hand!
He succeeded, but look at this right hand from Corbin.
McIntyre took him out in a steel cage months ago.
McIntyre just overwhelmingly powerful.
Look at the power of McIntyre. Back of his neck, cover, kick.
They're half of the ring. Balor hasn't been anywhere near.
Fingertips away from Braun Strowman.
Drew just too strong.
Feet. McIntyre, nobody home.
For his big fight and his big Hall of Famer.
German suplex. Embarrassment and humiliation.
Submission ankle lock. But Angle, look at the redemption.
Famer fired up.
Got it.
McIntyre, here comes the ankle lock.
Kurt Angle, middle of the ring.
Poetic justice.
Lashley gets involved and pays for it with a... Baron Corbin and company have quelled the rally of Kurt Angle.
McIntyre and Lashley were able to work together to
trying to battle out of this. Again, a man who's had major problems with Angle once again tonight.
And here comes Braun.
Looking to embarrass Corbin. Strowman now the legal man.
Speed.
Big splash.
And here comes a primal.
Makes the tag to Balor. There's the running power. With a coup de grace on Corbin. Leo Rush.
Leo Rush has a managerial license.
Oh, and Lashley picking Balor out of the air.
Uh-oh, look out.
McIntyre's got a smile.
Balor is vulnerable.
Lashley, McIntyre, and
Braun rush through the barricade. Intercontinental champion in the center of the ring.
Remember what Baron Corbin said tonight before this matchup. One fire and Lashley dominant. Balor vulnerable. They vowed to embarrass Angle. They don't care who you are.
Just devastating everyone that they feel like. Corbin's got the steel ring stairs.
And now Lashley and McIntyre driving Angle into the steps. Traffic apparently not done yet. He's calling for the stairs to be thrown into the ring. Claymore! And now Balor's driven into the steps.
Take a good look at these three. This is what the future looks like tonight.
You know, guys, last week on Raw, Ricochet and Aleister Black, the third night on Monday Night Raw. Can Black and Ricochet
better get himself an adult coloring book? I don't think most second graders.
Natalia and Ruby Riott feel like they have some last week. Natalia and Ruby square off live next.
Ruby Riott feels right at home here in Philadelphia. Told me she spent the early part of the day in the...
So Ruby Riott with a kick right to the... Natalia was teaming with Ronda Rousey last week. Finished business between these two.
The Riott squad are never hard to find, always ready for a fight.
There's jockeying for position perhaps in the
tag team championships, but Ruby Riott as well. She knows going through this.
Up the ladder in the women's division.
Certainly, try again.
Nina. And there's Natalia.
Ruby has
that beautiful fisherman suplex.
And Natalia this time.
In the center of the ring. This could spell trouble for Riott.
Watch back to the center of the ring. Sharpshooter had Natalia. Natalia reversing it. However, it breaks up the win.
Natalia! Misfortune continues for Ruby. Dangers posed by all three members of the Riott squad. Class up the joint a little bit.
Classy, sassy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Sassy Southern Belle.
Woman collided into one human.
That's a great, accurate statement on your...
Natalia was too pleased at the appearance here tonight of...
Security. Someone needs to teach Colin how to wear a baseball cap.
WWE, the game, Flair, a man who's meant so much to Triple H in his life.
Triple H!
Well, the game is going to address what Batista did to Ric Flair.
Hey, Triple H. Well, I guess I got your attention. Well, I'd like to apologize for not making it to Raw tonight, but I'm not going to, because I just don't want to be there. I don't have other obligations, and I'm definitely not afraid of you. I just don't like Philly. No offense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about how much I don't like Pittsburgh. No offense. And maybe I'll see you there. Maybe I won't. We're going to play this game by my rules till the game's over. You see what I did there? Game's over.
Ric Flair for all of you, because it is what he lived for. For the first time in your life, when you didn't get exactly what you want, you couldn't quit. When they didn't give you the respect you thought you'd earned, what'd you do? You quit. Every building we go to, I will be there waiting for you. Have some balls. Show up. You wanted my attention. When you step in front of me and you look in my eyes, it's not something we're selling. You look in my eyes, you ain't looking at the character, you are looking at the man. Stand up to me, tell me what you want, and I will give you everything that you want. You want my attention, Dave? You've got it.
We need a champion.
Things are heating up.
What about Ronda? We'll be following the story throughout Monday Night Raw, but here's Heavy Machinery earlier tonight. Well, guess what? They're going to get it. But
Good, I hope they
happening live next.
I thought we were past hanging out in places like this. This is ridiculous, man. You know we have a locker room, right?
Oh, I gotta stay sharp. I gotta get ready for this.
Nonetheless, it's Heavy Machinery now set to run the gauntlet against these tag teams. Were poking fun at.
Didn't you never want to put a target on his back?
He's got fragile feelings.
Sensitive
Yeah, because it's still like you.
Oh, and Curtis Axel of the team. Tucker hook of the leg. Kick out at.
You got a veteran former tag team champion like. Oh! Look at this. That's innovative.
We're talking about here at Heavy Machine. Keep the guy alone.
Here it comes.
No.
Oh! Team cover by Otis.
The B team has been eliminated.
Connor, who's in the ring. Double team. By Tucker. Kick out.
Tag team.
Yeah, listen,
Kick out.
Connor and Victor once upon NXT tag team level to dead life.
Could do that against Tucker here. Cover by Connor and a kick out. Connor just hammering away on Tucker.
Cover here.
Cover again and a kick.
You're making fun of the guy's weight.
He can't hear me.
Tucker said that Otis will hurt people. Hurt his.
That's all we do.
Why would we get him? That's creepy.
It's a bulldozing. Look at the power of Otis.
Oh my goodness.
And here's Otis now. And Heavy Machine. And look at the Hawkins go.
And showed up wearing a Mets cap. Everything's coming up Hawkins right now.
He's half wearing the
Look at these right hands. Tag team.
Double team.
That's cover here by Hawkins.
And now it's Tucker's
hand from Tucker.
Whoa! Otis! Pow! Don't make Otis mad. And here it is.
Oh, this is going to make me lose my life.
Cadaver! Hook of the leg! Heavy Machinery!
Heavy Machinery!
Well, when it comes time to throw down and he's waving things at me, I don't know what's happening right now.
The power of Otis! Boom!
You went around here at
wait a
WWE.
minute. Caterpillar. Otis does the caterpillar.
Listen, Batista, from what I've heard, is going to be there in Pittsburgh on Raw.
Oh, you want to know the good news? Is the WWE Universe gets to bask in my glory when I become the Raw Women's Champion.
Woo! But damn, dude, that's what brothers do, all right? They fight. We got one shot to do this thing the right way. So let's get the Shield back together one last time. I got some business in that ring tonight.
I gotta do it on my own.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
You know how I know I'm in Philly? Because the Stanley Cup is nowhere to be found. You know how I know I'm in Philly? Because everyone's mom looks like that googly-eyed slob Gritty. But you want to know how I know I'm in Philly? Because Bryce Harper told me this is where his career would go to die.
Well, let's show you how this matchup came about tonight between Dean Ambrose and...
He could give an answer. Elias would rear his head and
the past week that Ambrose has suffered the wrath. You know, a light between Dean Ambrose and Elias, and down goes Elias. Get the Shield back together. I'm preoccupied. I got to do this on my own tonight.
That doesn't sound like something honorable. That sounds like stupidity to me.
And Ambrose takes the fight out. Rollins and Reigns. The fact that tosses Elias back into the ring and sends him out to the other side. Match continues. Is Ambrose going to walk with Elias here tonight live on Raw? First that made famous away on the shoulder of Ambrose, and now tonight. Oh, and Elias driving into the ring. Suicide dive by Dean. Driving Elias to the... Ambrose now again. And by Ambrose outside the ring to the barricade, and
up the pace here. Can the lunatic fringe continue?
A little worse for wear.
The usual happened last week as well.
That.
As Elias hammers away on Dean Ambrose, we want to remind you, was looking for drift away. Ambrose
took too long.
Able to roll him up and a kick. Breaker by Ambrose. Dean and Elias caught him with a knee right on the bridge of the top. Down goes Ambrose. Drifted away. Elias picks up the victory.
Elias! To get inside the mind of the lunatic fringe, favoring his injuries, and Elias earns on the road to WrestleMania.
That knee strike is happening. Call it a fun.
Been a rough patch. And there is a conciliation.
They haven't given up on reuniting the Shield.
Back live on Monday Night Raw, Dean Ambrose after suffering a loss to Elias.
This thing, what's it gonna be, all right?
Look,
It's not on you, it's on all of us. We got...
Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fabled Hounds of Justice. Let me make myself clear. When I speak, you show respect. Shut your mouths. We're gonna end this right now.
Reigns and Rollins are outnumbered.
Reigns and Rollins now outnumbered, and they realize that. They go right after McIntyre. And look at McIntyre and Roman Reigns, and the McIntyre as well. What does Ambrose do? It's a dilemma for the truth here for Dean.
Finally, some reason.
And right after McIntyre, that Superman punch by Roman Reigns. The Shield standing tall. And the worst time.
And your back's against the wall. The Hounds of Justice stand tall tonight in Philly.
The Shield. What an incredible moment.
Versus the Shield, Rollins, Reigns, and Ambrose this Sunday against newcomers Ricochet and Aleister Black.
That's right. As of this moment, Becky's 60-day suspension is officially lifted. At Fastlane, when the man, Becky Lynch, goes one-on-one against the Queen, Charlotte Flair, for the currently vacant Raw Women's Championship.
Shield, who will ride one last time.
Well, Nia Jax and Tamina. Boss time! And big! So Sasha Banks tonight goes one on women's tag team titles against Nia, not to renew his contract here in WWE. Meanwhile, Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Got plans?
She doesn't have plans.
Here we go, Tamina and Sasha Banks. And Tamina looking to, here's Sasha and Bayley, guys. This is a legitimate.
If it weren't for Nia, essentially cover here by Tamina.
Oh, almost had her kick out. And here we go now, Tamina. Oh, and
Called out by everybody. The Iconics seem like they want to be the next women in line.
the team titles cover now by Sasha on Tamina and a kick out.
With Tamina just so powerful.
And that's the thing, as Sasha rolls momentum off the running knee, is enough to put her away in a kick out.
Certainly the most terrifying.
A dangerous competitor as you're seeing here tonight. Oh, went for the kicks when Tamina up, shoulders down, kick.
The amount of time. She is.
Can you imagine that accolade to be able to stay?
Look at the back statement. Off the tap out. Nia Jax pulling to the frame. But oh my God. And now the Meteora from and that display by Nia. Here's the cover on Banks. And if that happens Sunday, folks,
Tamina matchup. She will not have the luck on the WWE Network because when the championship
has been vacated, according to Stephanie McMahon, by Ronda Rousey.
Raw Tag Team Champions in a non-title match last week. Ricochet.
I'm not really scared of any of these guys, right?
You're a funny guy, Colin Jost.
What do you think?
He's real dumb. I'll see you guys at WrestleMania.
Headlines on Weekend Update.
Gonna have the buddy system.
The Revival! WWE Universe, get ready.
And their opponents, first from Paducah, Kentucky, Shay!
What an opportunity.
An aerialist like nothing you have. Ricochet and Aleister Black, like an exciting,
Extremely innovative
way.
They earned it.
And his tag team partner.
Since arriving here in WWE with Ricochet and an opportunity tonight.
Sports entertainment, former kickboxer, physically but emotionally as well.
And let's talk
And
about
Wilder are not shaken, they are not rattled, and they have failed to live up to their own.
There's the double team. 5 years, Ricochet and Black in order.
That said, you've got a bit of luck. The Revival, a lot of footage, a lot of.
By some newcomers.
Yeah, but the fact is, all-time great tag teams. And it's the cover by Dawson. Almost had him kick it to Dawson on social media. You can tell how embarrassed.
That's on to everybody else.
Look who's here, Rude and Gable, the former tag team. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. It's for the Raw. Rude have made their way to ringside. Remember, they never got there.
Still Aleister Black.
Yeah, Aleister Black and Ricochet with a victory. Job not allowing Black to make it in the corner. Here comes Ricochet. Pace will quicken.
Backslide!
For the championship. And Ricochet now with a neck break right now. Wilder yet again and another near fall.
In combination. Wilder holds on.
Wilder with his reversal. Center of the ring again. Another near
fly.
So quick as Ricochet. Rude and Gable now going right after the Revival.
What are Gable and Rude doing now?
Just laying.
Black potentially the Raw Tag Team titles.
You can't blame Ricochet and Black for being upset.
Absolutely not.
Oh, Rude and Gable sounded pretty jealous there. Black have heard enough. Opportunity. I mean, you can't blame Rudy.
We will have a new Raw Women's Champion. Oh, the man's in town. Will she sign the contract?
You know, tonight a meeting diagnosis of cancer and how it changed his outlook on.
I don't know what's in store, but I can guarantee you one thing. This is going to be Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie, of course, will be Fastlane, streaming live on the WWE Network with 2 or 3 text messages.
Pittsburgh's my city, Renee. You know that. I got
the return of Roman Reigns and the reformation of the Shield. Your opponent at WrestleMania is Charlotte Flair.
Steph, it's time for him to make the right decision.
The Queen, Charlotte Flair.
For the vacated Raw Women's Championship.
Spot.
And the question is, will Charlotte Flair be holding the Raw Women's Championship?
Oh, we got enough Stanley Cups, a couple Super Bowl rings. Why not have the Raw Women's Champion Charlotte? Personification of a superstar.
Woo! The man, Becky Lynch.
I've been thinking a lot about this over the the past couple of hours since Becky Lynch can reinstate her in WWE. Stephanie and company are trying to cover their backside, so they bring back the fan favorite in Becky Lynch.
I applaud them for doing
criminal record. Becky Lynch has no business headlining WrestleMania.
It will be Charlotte Flair going one-on-one against the man Becky Lynch to determine who will become the Raw Women's Champion. You won't sue WWE should anything further happen to your knee or any other body part.
Unless, of course, Stephanie, you want to go ahead and hand the title to your queen.
If you want, we don't have to wait. I can beat you right here, right now.
We have ourselves a Raw Women's Championship match.
Wait a minute. Ronda Rousey is here. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Ronda Rousey title match on Sunday, but the former champ, Ronda Rousey, is here.
Now give me my title back.
Here you go, champ. I still have to do business here, right? So at Fastlane, Becky Lynch will still face Charlotte Flair. But if Becky wins, she will be added to the Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. Does that give you what you want? Is that what all of you want? Is that what you want to see?
I have free reign to do anything I want in this ring because you value your bank account and your reputation over Charlotte and Becky's frail little bodies. I would break Charlotte and Becky's noses if I so much as sneeze in their direction, and you know it. Screw the woo and no more Mrs. Nice Bit.
Oh! And Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch.
It's about time Ronda Rousey. Becky Lynch might not make it to Cleveland, let alone rest.
Come Sunday, as Ronda Rousey is beating that
with one good leg, and it looks like one good arm after.
Everybody talking about Becky and about Charlotte, and look at Ronda Rousey when she came to WWE. Arm, and look at Charlotte Flair. Charlotte has no interest in getting
that stage. The queen and the baddest woman.
Rousey has picked Becky apart. Well, we know Charlotte and Ronda will meet. Not done at all.
This is a Ronda Rousey.
Well, look at this. Snapped here tonight.
Body shots from media, Becky. This
and
is the
again,
real
Ronda Rousey trying to break Becky Lynch. That it'll be a one-on-one match with Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania.
Blatant disrespect from the Raw Women's Championship.
Involved for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. That is.